Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me. It's me. It's me. Believe me, it's me. Yeah, it's me. Greg Mannarino, Gregory Mannarino. What do I usually go by? Hi, it's me, Greg Mannarino. Whatever it is, I can't think right now. Lovely day, absolutely. This Wednesday, June 14th, 2023. Uh, Status post, lovely. Post market wrap up, of course. Let's talk, people. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. I don't know how many of you were watching CNBC, especially towards the end of the day, just at the close. Yeah, they were surprised, real shocked about this. The Fed pause. Oh, no one saw this one coming now, did they? Duh. No, I think honestly, for those people who are in the know, um, this might have been a 50-50 shot with what the Fed would do. I'm not going to lie. I was slightly nervous. Do you know why? If you recall, I said if I was wrong with what the Fed would do today, I said they would pause, and of course they did. I said if I was wrong, I was going to shave my head. I didn't want to shave my head. I'll be honest with you. Would I have done it? Probably. It would have been kind of freaky, but I don't know. We'll whatever. But anyway, so that's the big story, I guess, today. The Fed pause. But believe me, let's just sit back a moment here, okay? Let's just relax a moment. Howard, thank you. And thank everybody for being here. Luca's here, Magic, Mika, Lava Girl, Sarah, everybody's here, all my friends. Where's Lord Humongous? You tell me he's not here. Systems Realty team, all my great friends here. Perry, man, I tell you. Anyway, so let's just sit back for a moment. So the Fed paused, despite the fact, and we have a lot of stuff to cover here. What came out of its mouth today? Fed Chair Powell today. This pause here, all it's going to do, again, is increase speculation in the stock market that the Fed has the back of the market. The disconnect between the economy and the stock market is going to get even worse here until the inevitable meltdown in the debt market. But with regard to the economy, there's just no doubt in my mind that I'm certain yours, at least I hope so. Scott Heller, he's not here today, huh? Bummer. Anyway, the economy is going to free fall faster. Okay? The big lie, the big freaking fat, ugly, disgusting, vomitous puke lie that has been told to you, me, and freaking everybody else is the Fed's been raising rates because they want to control inflation. Meanwhile, out of his own mouth today, where is it? I was writing down quotes here. Inflation, expectations are still running high. I mean, then he goes on to say, vomitous mass freaking Powell, that the Federal Reserve has kind of got it right with regard to their projections. No, they got it completely wrong since day one. If you believe that, I mean, they've been telling us it's transitory, it's temporary, it's going to eventually reverse. No, it's been going up and up and up and up, according to CPI and PPI and XYZ and every other freaking thing you want to look at. But it was trying to convince you today that, the Fed, their projections were right. No, are you kidding me? Who's buying this stuff? Nobody, at least I hope so. Anyway, going back to this, I mean, this market was on a roller coaster ride. The Dow was down like 440 points at one point. We finished mixed with regard to the market here after the roller coaster ride. Dow finished negative. I forget what it was, like 250. S&P 500, NASDAQ actually put on a gain today. Cryptocurrencies fell under some pressure. Gold relatively flat. You got silver catching a bid. Crude oil falling under pressure. Thanks, Cleaver. Thanks, Hip Checker. I appreciate all of you. Really, I do so much. Look, but again, like I was saying, the disconnect is just beyond anyone's wildest dreams. There's no connection at all between the market and reality in any sense of the word. Again, this market, we don't get pullbacks. We don't get corrections. We get nothing anymore. It's a market that goes straight up. And after today, I mean, look, the pause was really to send a message to the stock market. Again, the Federal Reserve admits that inflation continues to rise and is going to go higher from here, but their projections were correct. You know how you know they are? He told you. Meanwhile, you and I know for a fact that they were completely wrong, but they're wrong by design. Again, the Fed says one thing, knowing something totally different is actually going on. Just like Janet Yellen, the putrid, pathetic, disgusting, vomitous, hideous hag, because that's what she is, who does nothing but lie to the American people and the people of the world, and she gets to keep her job, just like Powell gets to keep his freaking job, and Lex Luthor and the freaking ghoul, the ghoul. You know what I'm talking about, people? It's incredible. It really is. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop until it does. And you and I, in my opinion, still have the best tool ever been created in the history of the world with regard to risk in this market. I'm talking about the MMRI. The MMRI is like 243. Okay. We had the 10-year yield steady. It didn't change much from yesterday. We got the dollar falling off a cliff after whatever it said today. And so look, let's see how this plays out with regard to risk in this market. Market doesn't seem to give a damn about anything when you have the Fed here pausing, keeping rates suppressed from here to kingdom come, opening. What does it do? Tell me again. Tell Greg Mannarino again, please, because I don't remember what I said. Oh, yes, I do. What is it? What happens? Thanks, Mitch. What happens when central banks artificially suppress rates? What happens? Oh, yes, that's what it does. It opens up a doorway for cash to flow into risk assets like the gosh darn, excuse my language, stock market here, which is the biggest hyper bubble the world has ever seen. Ever since, the illustrious Donald Trump told us all there was a big, fat, ugly bubble, but then he praised it as it went up and up and up and up and up. Oh, look at the stock market going higher and higher and higher and higher. It's great. Can't make it up. Make it up. I dare you to. I tell you, people, one of these days I'm going to freaking have a meltdown here. I'm going to vapor lock in front of all of you. Anyway, so on the economic front, what did I miss so far? I don't know. Let me just get my head on over here. So on the economic front, okay, mortgage demand year over year is down 27%. Refis year over year down 41%. That's not too good. Now, with regard to inflation, we heard a lot of talk about inflation today when it was talking, blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Jacob. Food inflation continues to outpace everything else. And do you think that's by accident? Do you think it's going to stop? No. How about they're already telling us what they're going to do, people? Shortages and whatever they're telling us is coming down the pike here. In food insecurity, and now it's water. Whatever. Then now we got Bill Gates. You know how much we love Bill Gates, and I know I'm going to get some hate email because of what I'm going to tell you right now. But people love this guy. I know I don't happen to like him, and I know most of you don't. But Bill Gates is on his way to freaking China right now to have a sit down with the freaking whatever it is, Xi Jinping Ding Ling, whatever it is over there. And I wonder what they're going to discuss. It ain't going to be good. I can promise you that. But that's the truth. Anyway. So, I was writing down a few things here. So when it was opening its mouth, Powell today, talking, job gains are robust. They're robust. Really? What did we just find out? The jobs that are being added are low skill, no skill. You don't even have to know how to walk and chew gum at the same time to get one of these freaking jobs. But those are the ones we're adding. So job gains are robust. You see, that's something that our imbecile thing sitting behind the Resolute desk right now is going to talk about. Thank you, Eric. Yes, job gains are robust and inflation is coming down. Meanwhile, it's going up. We live in an environment of lies. So that's lie number one. I mean, on top of the thousands of lies that we've been hearing out of the Federal Reserve, this is today. Job gains are robust and our economy is expanding at a moderate pace. Nonsense. Thank you, Simi.G. Exactly. It says the economy is expanding at a moderate pace. It is not expanding at any pace. The economy is contracting. The whole entire world economy is contracting. And do you know why? Central banks are killing the economy deliberately. That's part of the reason why they've been raising rates to slow the economy, kill the consumer. You all know that. But you see, you're not allowed to know this stuff. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, yeah. They went on to say inflation remains elevated. It's elevated. It remains elevated, but we're going to pause anyway because it remains elevated. Make it up. Make it up. So good. Oh, yeah. How about this one here? So this is what the Federal Reserve also, what it thing, vomitous mass, putrid, whatever it is, was said as well. The Federal Reserve expects subdued economic growth moving forward, but we're expanding moderately. You know we are because he said it. And if he said it, it must be true because he's a big, fat authority figure. You know what I'm talking about, right? Make it up. Make it up. Oh, yes. Inflation expectations appear to be well anchored. He said inflation expectations appear to be well anchored. That goes back to what we just spoken about. In other words, he's trying to say that the predictions of the Fed with regard to inflation have been right. How about no? Oh, yes. How about this? This is kind of interesting. Did you watch the 2 to 10 today? The 2-year yield and the 10-year yield? Well, the yield curve inverted even further after he announced vomitous mass, that we're going to pause, or they're going to pause. People, look, do yourselves a little favor. Look up an inverted yield curve and and we have the most inverted yield curve ever. Oh, Lord Humongous is here. Dude, I'm so happy to see you here. Anyway, that's where we're at. Okay, the yield curve is sending us a big, fat, ugly signal, like the bat signal that things are about to get even worse from here. So the economy is in free fall. No surprise. The world economy is contracting right here in the United States. Everything is just contracting. But no, according to Powell, thanks, Mitch, again, things are, we're expanding. And it's expanding at a moderate pace. And job expansion is robust. You know it is because he's telling you. Make it up, people. You know something? I got a freaking headache. This shit really gets to me. All right, we can improve this. I got 1,444 people here. You're trying to tell me we can't do more than 457 thumbs up? Come on, people. Help me out, man. Help me out with these thumbs up. They really get this stuff out there, and it's so important. Honestly, it really, really is. So anyway, what is that? I try to recycle my paper. You know, I'm into trying to take care of things here, but I don't even know sometimes what's on the back. Oh yeah, this is that paper I wrote a while back. Global debt crisis. You're in one. Yeah, I want you to have all this stuff, people. I really, really do. So I hope sincerely that you do subscribe to my newsletter. Again, I apologize for the trolls that have taken it over. I blocked them and they keep coming back. Whatever, man. All right, let's answer some questions here. How about JPI and JEPQ? I love JEPI. I bought more today. I did announce this in my newsletter. JEPQ also, I talk about things that I own. JEPQ, good place to be too, in my opinion. I just happen to think that JEPI is safer. Okay, nothing is without risk, but JEPI is safer. That's my take on this, people. Of course, you're entitled to your own opinion on all this stuff. Anyway, what else can I say? What else can I tell you? Really, you want to see Coco's hammer? Coco is out getting walked. He is, and I will bring the little creature out. I promise you. At one point. People are crazy, but I love all of you. I love all of you today so much. You're so amazing, honestly. PDBC, I've been telling you for the longest time. Yes, that's another one. Honestly, go check. I hope you're subscribed to my newsletter who's asking me about PDBC. All right. I just put out a list of exchange traded funds that will give exposure to commodities. That I didn't specifically put that one in my list, but it is one that has been in prior lists. But anyway. All right, people, you guys are, yes, we're improving here. 638 thumbs up. I think that's what where we're at today. And I do want to hear from you on all these things. People, please comment. I want to hear from you. What do you think what do you think about Bill Gates? Why is he going over to China to talk to Xing, Xing, Ping, Bling, Bling, Xing, Ling, whatever it is? Here's another thing about, I think they're going to talk about something lovely that's going to benefit all of mankind. You really think that's what they're going to do? Oh Okay, I don't think so, but that's just my take on it. Yeah, it's a con job on an unprecedented scale. It really is. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. People, I don't know what to say anymore. But look, it doesn't matter anymore. We got it. Whatever they want to do, let them do it. Let them do it. We are so far ahead of the curve. We're always ahead of the curve. And I love that. I love that. I love that. And if I didn't say it, I freaking love it. All right, look, I'm out of here. I'm gonna cut it here. I will see you, all of you, my lovely friends, and in the morning for my usual pre-market. And of course, I'll see all of you live. I love this live thing here, and we'll definitely we'll do that whole thing. Thank you, Perry. I appreciate that. You peace out as well. One day I will play guitar. I promise. Honestly. Anyway, that's Anacott Steel. Buy Anacott Steel. That's what Gecko said. You know, Blue Horseshoe loves Anacott Steel. Buy Anacott Steel. Why not? Sure. If Gordon says it's okay, it's all right by me. All right, people. Love you. I mean it. Thank you for the thumbs up. It's so important. It lets people see these things. Thank you for your support, your love, everything. Honestly, become your own central bank. Yeah. Kuda. I'm still waiting. I should get my transmission soon. I will post some burnout pictures. How's that? I'll post some videos of burnouts. I think a lot of you will like those. See you in the morning. I'm out of here.